In 2020, most stories making headlines are bound to be either sad or shocking. One of those headlines was the arrest of the social media influencer Hushpuppi. Before his fall from grace, Hushpuppi was widely recognized as not just a social media sensation, but a bona fide multimillionaire. This earned him a large following and lots of respect from those who probably weren't aware of just how he made all that money. Allergic to humility, the 35-year-old billionaire Gucci master never failed to flaunt all of his biggest purchases. Unfortunately, all that flaunting also got him into serious trouble with the law. In this video, we'll take a closer look into Hushpuppi's life before it all went spiraling downhill. But before we continue, make sure you like this video if you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe to always stay up to date with our latest uploads. Anyone who is social media savvy understands the influence that the wealthy have over the vast majority of the population. As for many, showing off their lavish lifestyles can trigger the insecurities of those unsatisfied with their own accomplishments in life. In turn, this can lead people to go to extreme lengths to boost their bank accounts and gain some of that respect they so desperately crave. Whether this motivated Hushpuppi to allegedly cross the line or not, parading the prizes he bought with the proceeds from his suspected criminal activities may have caused many others too. Following his arrest, the Dubai police released a video detailing his capture and revealing all of Hushpuppi's many assets. The video showed him being arrested alongside 12 of his team members. Later on, the police revealed that the entire investigation took only 4 months. But what prompted the investigation in the first place? Visiting Hushpuppi's Instagram account gives you a good idea as to what may have piqued the interest of police in the first place. Packed with pictures and videos of Versace bags, Gucci shoes, a Rolls Royce, several Bentleys, and oh, did I forget to mention the private jet? It almost seems like Hushpuppi was asking to be investigated. Though many had already suspected that Hushpuppi's vast and quickly accumulated wealth was not entirely legit, without any evidence to confirm their suspicions, they all kept quiet. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the FBI and the Dubai police were patiently gathering all the evidence they would need to take him down. Though Ramon Abbas, which is Hushpuppi's real name, maintains that he is a simple businessman, nobody can ever find any evidence of it. At least they can never find any evidence of legitimate business activity. So, that begs the question, how exactly did he allegedly earn all that money? To put it to you short, he was accused of impersonation. Police alleged that Ramon and his crew of suspected bad doers would observe their victim closely and try to shadow their website on a fake Instagram page. They would then allegedly impersonate the target and redirect any funds meant for actual users to their own bank accounts. When the money from their Instagram scams proved too small for them, they sought out other means in hopes of scoring bigger paydays. Once they perfected the scam of defrauding individuals, Ramon and his company moved on to corporations and governments. Police say that not only were they suspected of impersonation through social media, but they were also accused of hacking corporate emails. Posing as trusted authorities, Ramon and his crew managed to convince high-level employees of various corporations to surrender their personal details. From there, it was just a quick transition to emptying out their bank accounts, while making sure to carefully cover their tracks along the way. Though apparently Ramon and his crew did not do a good enough job of that, because in June of 2020, the Dubai police, working under the codename Operation Fox Hunt, raided his residence. They also detained Ramon, who was also in Dubai at the time. For a man who has the cash to lunch in Paris, dinner in Tokyo, and cap it all off with the decadent dessert in Moscow, being held by police in one location must have been a major bummer. According to Ramon, it took him 6 years to reach 1 million followers on Instagram and just another year to reach 2 million. Even after all his legal troubles, he continues to maintain that he is a hardworking real estate developer whose wealth is blessings from God, as stated in his bio. Whether God feels Ramon is a blessing to him is another matter. At the time of his arrest, the Dubai police reported that Hushpuppi and his team had collectively taken in an estimated 1.6 billion dirhams from their fraudulent activities. When converted to dollars, that amounts to a staggering $436,617,136. God sure is generous. After searching Ramon's Dubai residence, the police confiscated 21 laptops and 15 flash drives. They also retrieved hard drives with over 11,950 files, and 47 mobile devices. The asset seized at Ramon's Dubai home were worth a total of $40,839,106.50. From there, Ramon was extradited to the United States, where the FBI released a report that brought even more trouble for him. According to the attorney's office, Ramon conspired to launder hundreds of millions of dollars from the fraudulent schemes and computer intrusions, including one scheme to steal 100 million euros, which accounts to approximately $124 million, from an English Premier League soccer club. Funnily enough, Ramon turned psychic with one of his last pre-arrest Instagram photos. He posted a picture of him dressed in a sweatshirt and ripped pants, holding a Gucci bag while standing near a private jet. For the caption, he chose, "Fellow inmates, where's the first place you flying after this is over, and with who?" Though clearly referencing the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns, his use of the word inmates was even more perfect than he realized. If convicted, he could spend anywhere from 20 years to life, and I'm sure the change in lifestyle would be brutal for him to adapt to. If you're wondering how many people Ramon and his crew allegedly scammed, the answer is somewhere between ridiculous and "are you kidding me?" According to the Dubai police, Hushpuppi and his company defrauded 1,926,400 people in the course of their operations. I mean, he did say he was hardworking. It's just a shame that hard work wasn't invested into a business that was more legit. Part of the money that had been scammed from those millions of people went to 13 exotic cars that cost a sum of around $6,800,000 combined. Although Hushpuppi lived lavishly in Dubai, much of the shame and disgrace following his arrest has been directed at the country of his birth, Nigeria. Already reeling from a bad rep when it comes to matters of finance, Ramon's alleged actions have further soiled the country's reputation. Consequently, investors are not only wary of investing in the African country, but also employing its citizens. Though the FBI may know, there are no clear records as to Ramon's home state or where he received his schooling. What we do know is that growing up, Hushpuppi had anything but a luxurious life, as he spent most of his childhood in the slums. Whether that played a part in driving him to get rich or die trying is still an open option. As of now though, cut off from all the luxury he attained in his adult life, a comeback for Ramon seems like a long shot at best. In July of 2020, he was denied bail and then was transferred from Chicago Penitentiary to California. His lawyer, Mr. Pasinski, is no doubt doing his best to defend his client, Ramon Igbalode Abbas. But the FBI appears determined to put him away for a very long time, given the evidence that was presented. So, will the man with the Gucci addiction and many blessings from God ever return to Instagram to flaunt his wealth once again? We highly doubt it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. Thank you for watching.